Hey, you beautiful souls, it's Lane from WeirdHummingbirds.com. And my question for you today is, do you ever settle? Settle for, it's good enough. Or you might even settle for second best. Or you'll settle for anything that doesn't create a situation where you're rocking the boat. Or it just keeps peace in the family. This is a big topic for a lot of people. The majority of the world is living in that settling kind of power league where they just take whatever is given. Now, I'm not talking about not appreciating what it is that is sitting in front of you, because there's a huge boost of energy that moves you towards creating something when you can stay in an energy of thankfulness and appreciation for what it is that is beside you and in front of you right now. What I'm talking about when it comes to settling is thinking that your dreams of something else are either irrelevant or too much of something. You're in conflict with the people around you in what it is you want for your life. Now, there's this whole thing of crabs in the bucket. Every culture seems to have a variation of this, where anybody that is trying to get themselves out of the status quo of how your people are behaving in their life, they will do everything in their power to pull you back in. So if you come from a family where education wasn't important, but you want an education, there's all kinds of people in your life who will try to put you down for that effort. If everyone in your family has worked for a particular company or type of company, or they've had a normal 9-to-5 type of job, but you want to be an entrepreneur, you have a vision for something for yourself, there's a lot of people who will try to pull you back down. Crabs in the bucket. Crabs will do this to other crabs who are trying to get out of the bucket, okay? So whether it's a dream or whether it's a change of some kind that is calling you, I just want you to pay attention to those nudges, to those little feelings and interests, and find ways of either finding out for sure whether that's an actual interest for you. If it's just a minor curiosity, there's nothing wrong with learning something new about something. It doesn't mean you have to make a life of it. But sometimes when we go down these little trails that these ideas that we have in our minds, these interests that we have in our minds, it leads us to something else. And if you can do this kind of in the quiet space of you and that experience, instead of announcing it to everybody around you, if you happen to be in a community that doesn't encourage this kind of adventure, go down those roads and try things out. Start to explore, read the books, take a course, look for information that gives you a greater understanding of what it is you've been curious about. You never know where it's going to lead. If I could do one thing for everybody out there, is to help you understand that this idea of settling for whatever you can get, just like, or whatever you've gotten, I should say, is such bullshit. It is meant to keep us in a state of complacency, and we're meant to live a life of wonder. We're meant to follow our hearts. We're meant to be as big as we want to be. We're meant to do everything that we desire to do, and to be able to get free just a little bit at a time of the power of other people's opinions around us is such a powerful skill set to achieve in your lifetime. It doesn't mean you have to divert from your path so dramatically that it's going to cost you your whole current experience. But learn to push that envelope, I guess, a little farther each time. Go explore whatever is interesting you right now. Okay? Don't think you need to settle in your life. When you start to explore that stuff, it will lead to other things. And I think that's a really, really good note to leave you on. So I hope you have some fun doing some exploration. I hope you have some fun just shaking things up a little bit so that life doesn't look the same yesterday as it did the day before, as it did the day before, which is how about 90 to 95% of the world is living right now. Wake up to what it is that interests you and go down that path. Okay, see you next time. Bye.